These are solutions to exam 1 for Milham's Calc 2, Math 252. Number 1, we have y equals x squared and x equals y cubed, which is y equals cube root of x. They touch at 0, 0, and 1, 1. To show that, you can set them equal to each other. Cube root of x equals x squared. Cube both sides. And you have x equals x to the 6th, which means x to the 6th minus x equals 0. Factor out an x. X to the 5th minus 1, that means x equals 0, or x to the 5th equals 1. Take the 5th root of both sides, and you have x equals 1. So they touch at 0, 0, 1, 1. Upper function is the cube root. The lower function is x squared. So the area is integral from 0 to 1 of x to the 1/3 minus x squared dx. 3/4 x to the 4/3 minus x cubed over 3. Plug in 0, you get 0. Plug in 1, you have 3/4 minus 1/3. Do the arithmetic. 5/12 is the final answer. Number 2, you have 0, 0, 1, 2, and negative 1, 6. So both of these go through the origin, so I just need to slope. Y equals mx plus b. Slope here is 2, rise over the run is 2. Slope here is negative 6, so y equals 2x. Y equals negative 6x. This one's a little bit harder, from negative 1, 6 to 1, 2. Figure out the slope, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, 6 minus 2 divided by negative 1 minus 1, 4 over negative 2, or the slope is negative 2. Then do the point slope form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, y minus 2 equals negative 2 times x minus 1. A little bit of algebra, y equals negative 2x plus 4 is the equation of this line. Quick double check, if you plug in negative 1, you get 6, correct? Plug in 1, you get 2, that's correct. So upper minus lower. Upper in both cases is negative 2x plus 4, but from negative 1 to 0, the lower is a negative 6x dx. And then from 0 to 1, the upper is still negative 2x plus 4, but the lower is 2x. So negative 2x plus 4 minus 2x dx. Clean this up, negative 2x plus 6x is 4x plus 4 dx. This one's going to be 4 minus 4x. All right, so this is 2x squared plus 4x from negative 1 to 0. This is 4x minus 2x squared from 0 to 1. Okay, plug in 0, you get 0. Plug in negative 1, you have 2 minus 4. This one, plug in 1, you have 4 minus 2. Plug in 0, you get 0. So this is 0 minus a minus 2, that's 2. This is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. Final answer is 4. Number 3, you have y equals x squared, x greater than or equals 0. Spin about the x-axis. So pi bigger radius squared, pi x squared, minus pi little radius squared, the washer, x squared squared dx. So take out the pi, that's x squared minus x to the 4th. So pi times x cubed over 3 minus x to the 5th over 5. Plug in 0, you get 0. Plug in 1, you have 1/3 minus 1/5. Common denominator is 15. 5 minus 3, 2 pi over 15. Number 4, x equals y squared, looks like that. X equals 1 is right here, and you're spinning it about x equals 3 way over here. Okay, so if I'm doing the washer method, slices are going this way, delta y. So x equals y squared. This is x equals 3. This is x equals 1. My bigger radius is from here to here. Here to here is 3. Here to here is x. Therefore, this is 3 minus x, which is 3 minus y squared. I'm integrating with respect to y because my slices are delta y. And my little radius is always just 2. And I have symmetry. So by symmetry, instead of integrating from negative 1 to 1, I'm just going to go from 0 to 1. So integral from 0 to 1 of, and multiply by 2, pi bigger radius squared, 3 minus y squared squared, minus pi smaller radius squared, 2 squared. Okay. Factor out the pi with the 2. So this is 9 minus 6y squared plus y to the 4th. And this is just minus 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. So I'm integrating 5 minus 6y squared plus y to the 4th. So 2 pi 5y minus 2y cubed plus y to the 5th over 5. Plug in 0, you get 0. Plug in 1. 5 minus 2 plus 1/5. That's 3 and 1/5, which is 16 over 5. Multiply that by 2 pi, 32 pi over 5. Final answer. Number 4, x squared times x minus 2 squared touches the x-axis at 0 and 2. Slice delta x. My radius is x, my height is y. So 2 pi x y, which is x squared, x minus 2 squared dx. Okay, take out the 2 pi, that's an x cubed. Distribute x minus 2 squared, x squared minus 4x plus 4. So multiply that out, x to the 5th minus 4x to the 4th plus 4x cubed. So integrate x to the 6th over 6 minus 4x to the 5th over 5 plus x to the 4th. From 0 to 2, plug in 0, you get 0. Plug in 2, 2 to the 6th is 64. 2 to the 5th is 32 times 4, 128. 2 to the 4th is 16. Common denominator is 30. So multiply by 5 over 5, 320. Multiply by 6 over 6, minus 768. Multiply by 30 over 30, 480. Clean up the arithmetic, 32 pi over 15. Number 6, we're bounded by y equals x to the 4th, y equals 0 and x equals 1. Spin about x equals 2. So my height is y, which is x to the 4th. My radius is, this is from here to here. This is 2, this is x, this is 2 minus x. So integrate from 0 to 1, 2 pi r is 2 minus x, height is x to the 4th. Take out the 2 pi, 2x to the 4th minus x to the 5th. So 2x to the 5th over 5 minus x to the 6th over 6 from 0 to 1. Plug in 0, you get 0. Plug in 1, 2/5 minus 1/6. Common denominator is 30. So 12 over 30 minus 5 over 30. 2 pi times 7 over 30. 7 pi over 15. Number 7, we're going from 0 to 3. Here's a little slice, delta x. 2 times 1 plus x at negative 3. So the work is the integral of the force. 2 times 1 plus x at negative 3 dx, which is 2 times 1 plus x at negative 2 over negative 2. From 0 to 3, 2's cancel out. Negative 1 over 1 plus x squared. Plug in 3, you get 1 over 4 squared, which is 1/16. Plug in 0, you get 1. So the opposite of negative 15 over 16, which is positive 15 over 16 foot-pounds. Number 8 was just like the homework, maybe different numbers. 2 pounds per foot, delta x, 100 feet, 300 pounds. The work for the co is like the gorilla problem. Constant force, constant distance, 300 pounds, 100 feet, 30,000 foot-pounds. Work for the cable, tiny little slice, delta x. So 2 pounds per foot times delta x feet times x feet, 2x delta x foot-pounds. Integrate from 0 to 100 of 2x dx, which is x squared from 0 to 100. Plug in 0, you get 0. Plug in 100, you get 10,000 minus nothing, 10,000 foot-pounds. So total work is 30,000 for the coal plus 10,000 for the cable, 40,000 foot-pounds. 9, average value from 0 to 2, 1 over 2 minus 0, integral from 0 to 2 of 3x squared minus 5x dx. So that becomes x cubed minus 5x squared over 2. Plug in 0, you get 0. Plug in 2, 2 cubed is 8. Put a 2 here, 5 times 4 is 20, divided by 2 is 10. So 8 minus 10, minus nothing, half of negative 2, negative 1. Number 10, average value from 12 midnight to 12 noon. This is hours since midnight, so 1 over 12 minus nothing. Integral from 0 to 12 of 60 plus 10 sine of pi over 12t dt, which is 60t minus k chain rule. Integral of sine is negative cosine, so negative 10 cosine pi over 12t times 12 over pi, which is the reciprocal of pi over 12. Again, chain rule in reverse. If I differentiate when I got to this point, I would multiply it by pi over 12. So since I'm integrating, I multiply by 12 over pi. Okay, plug in 12, 60 times 12 is 720. And plug in 12 here, I'm taking the cosine of pi, which is negative 1. So minus 120 over pi times negative 1. Minus plug in 0, this is 0. Here you're taking the cosine of 0, which is 1. So negative 120 over pi cosine of 0, which is 1. So times 1. So I have 1 over 12, 720 plus 120 over pi, plus 120 over pi, 1/12 of 720 plus 240 over pi. So 60 plus 20 over pi, which comes out to be roughly 66 degrees. All right, so these are solutions to exam 1 for Calc 2.